Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel for another live stream. League 2 playoffs begin tonight. This channel from now on is going to be, a lot more League 2 related. Obviously, I am a League 2 fan. I'm a League 2 content creator. I'm going to be, doing a lot more neutral League 2 content. So hopefully, League 2 fans in the, in the chat and out there, will support the channel and, subscribe if you are new. It does really help the channel if you can, of course, hit that red subscribe button and hit the like button as well. Like I said, it will be a lot more neutral content for League 2 going forward next season, due to me obviously being a Newport fan. So I want to, put League 2 content out there as well. And today it is the first leg of the League 2 playoff semi-final between Mansfield Town and Northampton. The other playoff semi-final is Swindon taking on Port Vale. Just going to quickly run through both teams before we get into, predictions and stuff like that. So the Mansfield team then is Nathan Bishop in goals, a back four of James Perch, John Joe O'Toole, Ollie Hawkins, Stephen McCaughlin. Three in front of them, Matty Longstaff, George Maris, and Stephen Quinn. Jamie Murphy sat in behind Jordan Bowery and Reese Oates. On the bench for Mansfield, Marek Steck, Kieran Wallace, Elliot Hewitt, Lucas Akins, Ollie Clark, Ryan Stirk, George Lapsley. For the visitors, Northampton, it's Jonathan Maxted in goals, a back three of Joe Mills, Fraser Horsfall, John Guthrie. Wing backs, Idris Kanu, Ali Koike. And then the two in midfield, Jack Sowerby and Sean McWilliams, with Mitchell Pinnock sat in behind Lewis Apere and Sam Hoskins. The bench for the visitors, Northampton, Charlie Woods, Michael Harriman, Max Deitch, Scott Pollock, Chanka Zimba, Danny Rose, and Josh Eppier. Those are the squads. Get your predictions in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win this Sky Bet League 2 playoff semi-final first leg. Luke NTFC says, come on, Cobblers. Keegan has also put the shoes emojis. And Keegan says, also want Northampton to win, but think Mansfield win because we don't have our keeper. I'm guessing Jonathan Maxted is not your first choice. I can't remember. Obviously, Northampton beat us twice this season, 1-0. I really like Northampton. They're probably my favourites to actually win the entire playoffs, not just this first leg or not just the semi-finals. I think they'll go on and win the entire thing. Luke says, I'm a Northampton fan, but I think Mansfield will win because we probably won't go... I'll start again. I'm a Northampton fan, but I think Mansfield will win because we probably won't get over our last day heartbreak. Look, what happened on the final day, I sympathise with you, Luke, because obviously I hate Bristol Rovers. I sympathise with you that they had to win 7-0, and they did, basically. Basically, something like that is never meant to happen. You're not meant to win 7-0 when you need to win 7-0, and that's just unfortunate that happened, against you, sort of, not against you, but you know what I mean, to deny you playoffs, if that makes sense. We are also 5 subscribers away from 2.7k. So if you're watching this and you've not yet hit that red subscribe button, then please make sure to do that down below. It is free of charge. It will be much appreciated if you could hit that red subscribe button. Hit the like button as well if you are enjoying this stream, and do get involved in the vote. The vote of who you think is going to win this game. Look, I'm edging towards Northampton. I think they're the better side. I think both teams have got experience of the League 2 playoffs. So score prediction. I'm gonna go 2-1 Northampton. I think Northampton win this 2-1. If you could hit the subscribe button and share the channel, that would be much appreciated, guys. Like I said, normally I don't do this type of content on my channel, but I'm changing my channel up. I'm going to do a lot more League 2 content. So there will be League 2 watch-alongs for other teams in League 2 whenever Newport are not playing. So I do want to make sure that I involve a lot more League 2 fans. So if you can share this around with Mansfield and Northampton fans, that would be much appreciated. What are your predictions as well, guys? Because I'm going 2-1 Northampton. I think the Cobblers have got this, to be honest with you. I'm definitely in the camp that the Cobblers are going to get the job done here. I've got some cookies for the stream as well, so we'll definitely tuck into them during the stream. Tuck into them now, actually. Maryland cookies, underrated or overrated? I think they're underrated for me, but... Keegan says, surprised Newport didn't get top 3. They were doing good at one point. We bottled it, mate. I will come out here as a Newport fan and utterly say we bottled it. Like I said, I will come on here and I'll admit it. We bottled promotion. We were in the top 3 with, what was it, 6 or 7 games to go, and we didn't win it. Basically, we didn't win promotion. We utterly bottled it. And I'm not going to be a salty Newport fan. I will say that we bottled it. I don't know who they've got on the... Is that Keith Curl? I think they got Keith Curl on the on punditry duty. No, I don't want Wrexham to go up. Not at all, mate. Not at all. I don't like Wrexham at all. So if they stay down in the National League, that'll be perfect for me. Reece Oates won 2021 National League playoffs with Hartlepool. I forgot that he signed from... Hartlepool, Reece Oates. Totally forgot about that. Big up, Talk. Thanks for tuning in, Talk. Big up. He says, yo. I know a lot of sort of Premier League fans or even Championship fans probably don't care about this, but like I said, I'm invested in this due to me being a Newport fan. I want to see who we're going to be playing next season. I want to see who's the lucky team to get out of this division. Like I said, as a Newport fan, I want Swindon to stay in League 2 just so it's a local game. Keith Curl got us relegated last season, says Luke. Oh, yeah, he was at you last season, wasn't he? Obviously, I remember at Carlisle, but I just never remembered him at anywhere else. We are 7 minutes till kickoff. So if you're watching this and you've not yet hit that subscribe button, please make sure to do so. Hit the like button as well. And do share the stream out. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so that'll be much appreciated. I do Newport content, of course. I am a Newport content creator. But I am changing my channel up a bit this season, so I'm going to be doing a lot more League 2 content, because obviously my team's in League 2. 2004 League 2 playoff semi-final, Mansfield beat Northampton 5-4 on penalties. I'm sure the Northampton fans in the chat won't want to be reminded of that 2004 playoff semi-final. Obviously, we beat Mansfield in the playoffs when we got to the playoff final against Tranmere. So we've beat them over 2 legs. Look, in terms of a team that I want to see get out of this league, I want to see Northampton out of the league. And the only reason being is because Northampton are a bloody awful team to play against because they're so bloody good. So I would love to see them get out of the league just purely based on that. I can't see us get battered off the pitch by Northampton again. That was horrible this season. I know you only beat us 1-0 in both games, but in both of those games, you absolutely battered us, and you should have beat us a lot more than 1-0 in both of them. Look, if Northampton do go up, I think they'll be well equipped for hopefully Northampton will be well equipped for League One. Not too sure about Mansfield. Swindon are definitely good enough to to sustain themselves in League One, and same with Port Vale, I would say. But then again, Mansfield have money. They have Nigel Clough. So, you know, they've got money and stability there, haven't they? Luke says, Bristol Rovers fans are rubbing it. Hopefully we can batter them next season if we go up. That would be massive for you, wouldn't it? Hi, Football Lad. Thanks for tuning in. And he says the same thoughts as everyone in the UK. I hate Liverpool. Yes, 100% agree with you. I can't stand them, man. But that's for another day. That is for another day. Like I said, we are here for the League 2 playoff semi-final. I've read out the teams. I'll give you my predictions. We will keep it like that until we get to kick-off, obviously. But come on. Let's just have a good game of football. My prediction, 2-1 Northampton. Who do I want to win? Northampton. Who do I think will win? Northampton. I'm all Northampton for this, but obviously I will be neutral during the game. The players are coming out. Mansfield. That sort of one side of the Mansfield home end is noisy. But apart from the rest of the ground is quiet. Mansfield are not a loud team. They don't make much noise, to be truthfully honest with you. So I'm not worried that Northampton will sort of struggle during this game. I think it will be and not nice and easy, because the Northampton fans in the chat will be bloody furious with me if it turns out to be a tight game. No, I'm changing this channel up, Football Lad, so I won't be doing streams that are irrelevant to me. It's going to be League 2 content and Newport County content. That's it, mate. Because I thought I want to make this channel relevant to me rather than doing so much and sort of putting too much content out that I fail to sort of keep up with. So it's going to be League 2 content, Newport County content, and pretty much that's it. Evening, Robert. Hope you're well, Robert, mate. So Bishop, Perch, O'Toole, Hawkins, McLaughlin, Longstaff, Maris, Quinn, Murphy, Berry, and Reese Oates up front for Mansfield, sorry. With, you know, Luke Aiken, George Lapsey on the bench. For Northampton, Maxted, Mills, Guthrie, Horsfall, Koike, McWilliams, Selby, Kanu, Pinnock, Apire, and Hoskins up front. I am watching on Nave TV, so please try not to spoil anything in the chat. That would be much appreciated. Sam Hoskins is a dangerous player for them. Dangerous player. No, I'm not doing the national. Well, it depends when the National League final is. I don't know when it is. That'll be dependent on date and if I'm doing anything. So, Mitch Pinnock, 13 assists this season, level with Kane Wilson of Forest Green, Giovanni Brown, Nicky Cannon, Anthony Evans, all on that list and all in a promoted team, which is interesting. 5th of June, potentially. I'm not too sure, Jamie. I'm going to have a think about it and think about what I'm going to do. But we are minutes away from kickoff. Come on, the Northampton. Come on, the Cobblers. They're not that loud, Mansfield. You'd think they'd be pumped up for a playoff semi-final. I'm going Northampton. I'm going 2-1 Cobblers. Evening, Chris. Hope you're well. I'm not going to hope you're well with Liverpool because I really don't care about Liverpool, but we're underway at Field Mill. Yeah, they are the most experienced. I'd admit that. They're already in again here, Northampton. Cleared away by McLaughlin. Within the first minute, Northampton already get at Stephen McLaughlin on that left side with Apire. No, Forest were the better team, mate. Forest were excellent today against Sheffield United. I watched that and jumped on Reese's stream for a few minutes for it. It was an excellent game, and Forest were just a better team. They just closed out. They closed out Sheffield United every time Sheffield United grew into the game. They closed them out of it. Yeah, the Northampton fans are right behind that goal. So interesting. Not many of the playoff semi-finals. Not many of the playoff semi-finals have the players shooting towards their fans in each half, because Mansfield are shooting towards their fans first half. Obviously, Northampton the same, and then when they switch, they're shooting towards the opposite fans, which again is weird. I'd rather shoot towards my fans, but maybe that's a tactic from like the away side if they've won the toss for which end they kick off at or which end they shoot towards. Look, even if Mansfield don't go up this season, what Nigel Clough has done this season is phenomenal. They were awful when he came in, and he's got them to a playoffs and potentially taken them to League One. Look, any team that's in the playoffs has a 25% chance of going the league higher. How typical Price wins the night you had problem. Oh, I know. Typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. You wouldn't have want to been in my household on Thursday, Chris. I was bloody screaming like a little kid at Christmas. I was like, Gezi Price, Gezi Price. Everyone probably thought my house was going to fall down. I tell you what, I don't like the fact Mansfield are playing out from the back in a playoff semi-final. And that's why, because they lose the ball as soon as they do it. Longstaff finds George Maris, former Cambridge United player. And he just... And James Perch. James Perch, former Newcastle United player in the Premier League, is the Mansfield Town captain for them. George Maris, most tackles in League Two this season. That's quite strange considering, he's not that type of player. He's more of a creative midfielder, George Maris. Normally, he is a bit more, like I said, a number 10. It's got to be a free kick, and it is. Mansfield player does bring him down. He shoots, but it's wide anyway. This is going to be interesting because if Mansfield can get a foothold in this semi-final going into the second leg at Northampton, the pressure is going to be on Northampton in front of their home fans, not expecting to win, but every time I've been to Mansfield, it's been quite quiet. I'm surprised that they've not made much more of a noise, considering it is, a playoff semi-final. I like George Maris. I like Reece Oates in the Mansfield team. There's a few players I would actually take at Newport, to be truthfully honest. Oh, he's won it straight off him. Joe Mills couldn't get to it. Jordan Berry plays it back into midfield. Every time James Perch has the ball, I just think he's going to lose it in a dangerous area. That is great defending. That is great defending from Jack Sowerby. All right, mate, having food right now. I'll try and get on for the second half. No worries, Reese, just message me on... Well, you've got the link anyway. I've sent you the link. Have a nice so. McLaughlin's pushing forward for Mansfield. Ball comes in. Oh! Reece Oates in the box. It's a lovely ball from Stephen McLaughlin. Reece Oates has got to bury that. He's got to put a foot on the end of it. The ball goes right across the face of goal. It's a lovely ball across the face of goal. Reece Oates knows exactly what he has to do. It's a lovely cross. Oh, he's just mistimed his run. He's mistimed his run. Yeah, big chance for Oates. Yeah, I saw that he was meant to go to the FA Cup final. I'm going to try and get tickets to get to Qatar, football ad, mate. Imagine the vlogs on the channel for that, a World Cup vlog. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'd love to get a World Cup vlog on the channel. That would be unreal. La la la, cobblers. I really want Northampton to win. I don't want them in the league next season. They're just too good. They're like a cheat code. They are like a cheat code at times. The way they just absolutely pressure you with their fullbacks and their strikers, Berry and Reece Oates, they just cut inside and allow their fullbacks to play as wingers. It's bloody awful to play against because the press is so high and so intense. Joe Mills with a throw-in for Northampton. They go straight out for a Mansfield throw. Make sure to vote on the poll. I don't know when I'll turn it off. Probably turn it off at half-time, I think. Actually, I'll turn it off at 10 minutes. I've got a poll idea for this stream. So I'll turn it off in a couple of minutes. We are just past 7 minutes. It's got to be a throw into Northampton. What? How is that not a throw into Northampton? It comes off McLaughlin, surely. But yeah, if an outside chance of me not being able to get tickets for Qatar, which is going to be an outside shot, like I say, then I will be doing watch-alongs for the World Cup, yeah. The problem is the World Cup clashes with League Two, doesn't it? And I know it's bad that it's Wales, but club before country, unfortunately. I know I'm going to probably get slated by that now. Everyone's like, oh, no, country over club. But no, for me, club over country any day. If I had the chance to watch Newport potentially in an FA Cup final or a Wales game, Newport any day of the week. Newport any day of the week. It's a weird header from Northampton, but oh, that's great play, and it's definitely a foul from George Maris. I don't know why he's not let play on happen there. He should have probably let that play on because Mansfield have the ball. Not Northampton. Yeah, Northampton have the ball. He should just let that play on. I don't know why he's gone back for the free kick. That is bad, if you ask me. Mansfield actually beat them at Field Mill 5-6 weeks ago. I remember it. So whether that's a psychological factor, I'm not too sure. Free kick for Northampton. Sam Hoskins delivers it. And they look like they're going to get it away. And it's fell. Oh, it's not. Lewis, no, I'm a Newport fan, Lewis. I'm a Newport fan. But I'm going to do a lot more League Two content because obviously Newport are in League Two. So please do make sure to consider hitting that subscribe button, like the stream as well. But no, I'm not a supporter of any. But for this game, I don't know if I'm going to offend you, Lewis. But for this game, I am not a Northampton fan, but I think Northampton will win. Hopefully that doesn't annoy you. But watch now, you're a Mansfield fan. But no, I think Northampton win this game for me. And yeah, I'm not a fan of either team. James Perch with the throw-in on this far side. Right, he says up the Cobblers. Yeah, so, all right. I'm with you, mate. What a strike. Oh, what a save, Nathan Bishop. What a save from Nathan Bishop. Good strike from Northampton. I don't know who actually hit that. It's an excellent strike. I'm not too sure who it was. I think it was... Ball comes in from the corner, headed away by McLaughlin, or cleared away by from McLaughlin. I think it was actually Jack Selby with that. It's always a throw into Northampton. Yeah, I'm glad that you're. I'm glad that I've not upset you, Lewis. Sean Dyche is from Northampton, isn't he? If I remember rightly. Isn't Dyche from the old Northamptonshire? It's going to go back to Bishop, who collects. Like I said, I'll be doing this for this watch along today. I'll be live from 1:45 tomorrow for, from 1:45, sorry, for Swindon versus Port Vale. And then I'll be live for the semi-final second leg for on Wednesday and Thursday, I think they are. And then depending on what I'm doing, I might be going to the League 2 playoff final. But if I'm not, then I will do a watch along for it as well. Don't know why he's gone all the way back to Maxted. Launches it up towards Sam Hoskins and a Pepper, but yeah, I'd expect Wales to make it as well, to be honest. That's not me being biased either. Even if I was a neutral, I think we'll get past I think Scotland will lose to Ukraine. Sorry, Doug, if you're watching. I think Ukraine will beat Scotland, and I think we'll beat Ukraine in Cardiff. We've got it easy because we've got whoever we have at Cardiff, and no disrespect to any of them. They're not exactly going to bring thousands of fans, are they? So it's not like it's going to be an intimidating atmosphere for Wales. It's going to be, well, it is a home game, and it's advantage to us. It's a lovely ball to Oates. 1-0 Mansfield. 1-0 Mansfield. Reece Oates. What a goal. 1-0 Mansfield. 1-0 to Mansfield. From Northampton being all the better side. That's a lovely pass over to that far side. He might be offside. He's offside, isn't he? Oh, it's a lovely, lovely shot. It's a lovely shot across goal. 1-0 Mansfield. Wow. Look, in a playoff game, you've got to win at home. Got to win at home first leg. Reece Oates with the goal. His 12th goal of the season for Mansfield. He is Mansfield's top scorer, and you can see exactly why. Great positioning, great finish right across the goalkeeper. 1-0 Mansfield in the semi-final playoff, or playoff semi-final. 1-0 to Mansfield. Reece Oates with a goal, signed from Hartlepool in the summer. And it's his 12th goal. Right, I'll end the poll now. 62% Mansfield, 38% Northampton. I'll get a new poll on now. Yes, I know, James. You just put it in the comments already, mate. Right, let me update that. So we got Mansfield Town. Northampton Town. Now they're loud, Mansfield. They weren't loud earlier on in the game before kickoff, were they? They were bloody silent. Right, there you are. There's your poll. Who will be promoted from League 2? And I've put all 4 teams in the poll. I'll leave that on till full time because that's not a poll that will just determine this game. Because even if if Mansfield go like 7-0 up, I don't think Northampton will bring it back in the second leg. But you know, like even if it finishes 1-0, 2-1 here, it's still all on for the game at I can't think of their bloody name. Six Fields. It's all on at Six Fields now. Yeah, I'm still leaning towards Northampton. I've not seen Swindon or Port Vale yet. I mean, if one of them come out absolutely firing tomorrow in their game, then you know it may be swayed. But based off the league, because the playoffs is a different entity, isn't it? You can play unbelievable in the league season, go into the playoffs and absolutely crumble under pressure. So it's not being a flip flop. It's basically waiting to see all of the teams first. Because we haven't seen Swindon or Port Vale play any playoff action yet. We've only seen them finish their league season. They could be a playoff team. Important Northampton to get a result at Mansfield, even if it's a draw. Yeah, you can't lose in a playoff semi-final first leg, can you? If you lose at home if you lose in general, in the first leg, you've got a lot to do in the second leg. Because you have to score at least 2 goals to get in front in that second leg. Sounds like it's singing Newport County. Evening, Jessica. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I'll quickly have a look. We are still 4 subscribers away from 2.7k. So if you're watching this and the red subscribe button is still red, drop below the video. Make sure to drop it a subscribe. It is free of charge. And please make sure to like the stream whilst you're at it as well. It does really help the channel. And we are going to do a lot of League 2 content next season. So if you are a Northampton or Mansfield fan, then let me know in the chat as well. Jessica's a Barnet fan rooting for Mansfield. 2017, last time we were in the playoffs where we played that thriller semi-finals with Exeter under Keith Curl. Well, we were there last season. And if you do subscribe, do let me know in the chat as well so I can obviously thank you for subscribing. And if you do subscribe, make sure to turn the notification bell on so you know exactly when I go live or upload a video. We will be doing a lot of League 2 content over the summer. That's going to go out for a Mansfield throw. Sounds like they say Newport County. It really does. Whoa, whoa, Newport County. I'm a Newport fan, Jessica. So look, I'd have loved us to have been in this situation this season, but it is what it is, I guess. Is what it is. We go again next year. Go again next year. Hopefully next season we perform a lot better as well, because at times this season we were bloody awful. And it was hard to watch. Yes, Stephen Quinn is very good in midfield. I'll admit that, yeah. I'm trying to remember who was like stand-up players when we played both teams. Where did Barnett finish? I'm not too... I don't really... I don't want to... I don't want this to sound really bad, Jessica, but I don't sort of look at the bottom of the National League that often. I only look towards the sort of playoffs. So I'm not too sure where Barnet finished this year. I know they were bottom towards like Dover and the bottom of the league at the start of the season, but I only looked to the top of the National League, obviously, to see who's coming up this season. Yeah, I knew they were bottom half, but it's got to be a free kick, surely. Big up, Chris. Thanks for tuning in, Chris. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Do make sure to smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. Your support is absolutely fantastic. We got last game tomorrow. We finished around 16th. Well, at least you stayed up, I guess, Jess. At least you stayed up. There's some teams that got relegated this season, so... Oh, he's booked McWilliams. I don't know if that deserves a booking, ref. The problem about booking players, so early in a semi-final, you're not going to be as intense into a semi-final now, are you? Because McWilliams is now on a yellow card in 22, well, just under 22 minutes. So now he's got, 57, 58 minutes of making sure he doesn't make a foul and get another yellow card and get sent off. That's the problem. That's why I never agree with like booking too early on in an intense game like this. Obviously, if it's a horrific tackle, you're not just going to stand there and say, well, don't worry about it. It's a playoff semi-final. You're going to have to do something. But that was soft from the referee. Let's say that. Stockport are winning the National League, isn't that right? Yes, they are. Jessica says, I subbed. Thanks for that. Stockport or Wrexham. I think Wrexham will win on goal difference. Let's hope not. Got a new quiz, Mike. It's a knockout. I prefer knockout. I prefer knockout quizzes than anything else, to be honest. Stockport only need to get a point to win the title, which they will. Wrexham are bottlers. Wrexham lost to Woking, didn't they, I think? Make sure to sub, like, and click the notification bell so you never miss one of my... Cheers, Chris. Cheers. We are only 4 likes away from 20 likes. And if I'll have a quick look at the subscriber count, we are 2 subscribers away from 2.7k. So if you haven't watched this, if you haven't subscribed and you're watching this, please make sure to do so. We don't really have rivals, to be honest, Jess. Don't really care about anyone. We're more focused about ourselves. Bristol Rovers think that we have a rivalry with them. We hate them because they're gobby, but we're not rivals with them. We just hate how gobby they are and how they only start, piping up when they win. You'll get it soon, Chris. You'll get it soon, my man. Oh, why is the bloody phone not charging? Thank you, Lewis. Thank you. No one likes Bristol Rovers. Cheers. Oh, that's excellent play. That's excellent play from Northampton. Sam Hoskins. Pinnock. Back to McWilliams. A bit of pressure from Northampton towards the middle of the first half. Yeah, it's starting to get better, Chris. Obviously, you do know what's going on, but that is starting to resolve itself. But I do know that you're always a message away, so thanks for tuning in. And thanks for putting those kind words in the chat, mate. Does mean a lot. 67% of you think Northampton will get promoted from the playoffs. New rivalry against Scunthorpe now as well. But don't blame you. The way that they just couldn't care less when they played Bristol Rovers was poor. It's a lovely ball in the box, cleared away by Mansfield. Corner Northampton. Corner to Northampton. Lovely bit of play on this near side for Northampton. Ball gets cleared away. Lovely work from the right-hand side. Northampton have scored 26 goals from set pieces this season. Mansfield only 22. By far and away, the most scored teams from set pieces. Ball does come in. It's headed in towards, but Nathan Bishop holds on to it. I'm not voting for Swindon just because I want a local-ish game next season. And if Swindon don't get promoted, all of our games are bloody 50 years away. So that's the only reason why I want. That's the only reason why I want Swindon to not go up. Who do you want to win, Luton or Huddersfield? Luton. And we've hit it. 2.7k. Big up, guys. Absolute legends. Only 300 away from 3k, which is down to you guys' support. So cheers for that. Yeah, they played a really awful team, Chris, which is disrespectful. If the shoe was on the other foot, they wouldn't want someone else to play a load of 18-year-olds, would they? Murphy's ball into the box, punched away by Maxted. And it's got to be a free kick, Northampton, and rightly so. Free kick, Northampton. A P rate. That's exactly what you want from a striker. When the ball gets to him, you want him to hold the ball up. You want him to force a tackle or foul from the opposing centre-back or opposing player on the other team. You want him to do that, and that's good play from the Northampton striker there. Sing 1-0, and you still don't sing 1-0, and you still don't sing 1-0. Only banter. Only banter. It's against the rules, apparently. Not allowed to play as many. Maybe they put some sort of... I don't know, Chris. That club is awful, Scunthorpe. I said it in my ranking fans at Rodney Parade. I said that the whole club's a mess. Not just their fans, that the players don't care, and I hope they enjoy the National League. Sorry if there are any Scunthorpe fans watching. You don't need to watch this channel anymore because this is a League 2 channel, not a National League. You can enjoy the Vanarama National. It's a lovely... How he's come away with that. It's fantastic. Oh, it's a great block. It's a great block. Matty Pinnock. Oh, it's in. Appery. What? I don't know if that's offside, pal. I don't know if I answered your question, Jess, but I did say I would want Luton to win. I don't know if I answered that. If I already did, bear with me and ignore my repetition. But I couldn't remember if I answered that or not. You live in Mansfield, do you, Chris? Fair play. We're playing Scunthorpe and Oldham next season. Yeah, and you're also playing potentially York City, Brackley. I've spoke to a few Scunthorpe fans during the season, Chris, and they said that even the fans are like, well, we deserve to go down. We've not been good all season. Our support has been awful. The players don't care, and sometimes fans obviously got to be loyal to their team, but it was just so refreshing to see fans actually saying, no, do you know what? Let's take our Scunthorpe sort of tinted glasses off and sort of see it as a real perspective. And they were saying we deserve to go down. And I applauded them for it. Not applauded from going down, that's rude, but I applauded them for just saying they deserve to go down. Because when you play like that, you don't deserve to stay in the league. I don't care how good you think you are. That's just stupid. Jessica says we just need to get out of this league. We have to get back to League 2. I miss it. Do you know what? I actually love going to the Hive. That was a good away day, banner away. Oh, that's an awful ball from Mansfield. I'm supporting. Well, not support. I hate saying supporting because I have no affiliation with these teams whatsoever. So I don't actually want anyone to win. I just think Northampton will win. I need to stop saying that. I don't want anyone to win. I think Northampton will win. If Mansfield win 3-1, 4-1, couldn't care less. I just want to see a good game of football. I don't know if you can tell, but I've definitely caught the sun today. I'm absolutely red raw. It's it's not a good thing to be so bloody burnt in the sun. I would have said the same about Carlo when we were in the nest before Simpson came in. I said to you that would, yeah, exactly. And I respect you even more for that, Chris, as a fan, saying you deserve to go down. I'm all for supporting your team, but obviously I support mine, and we've been in a mess before. But if you do actions like what Scunthorpe did, you deserve to go down. Back to Mills, McWilliams. Oh, unlucky. Back to Maris. Finds Perch. This is a massive, huge last 15 minutes of this first half. It's a lovely ball to find Murphy. Murphy's ball in the box. It's in! 2-0! Mansfield are 2-0 up. Jordan Berry. Wow! Mansfield 2, Northampton Town 0. Wow! Jordan Berry. Wow, what a goal that is. Mansfield against the run of play for both of their goals. It goes all the way over to that right side from Jamie Murphy, fizzes the ball in, and there's Jordan Berry at the back post. Unmarked. No one is near Jordan Berry. It's a lovely ball. Over to that far side to Murphy. Murphy zips the cross in. Northampton don't pick up at the back post, and Jordan Berry slots in. 2-0 Mansfield. This is a huge, huge result. Massive result. 2-0 to the Stags. Jordan Berry, 9th for the season. Wow. Wow. This is massive. Put your tops back on, your Prats. You look like a mess. Wow. Jordan Berry. Fair play. The vote has literally just gone up as well. As soon as they scored that second, they went from 0% on the vote to 38%. Wow. Fair play, man. What a game. The thing is now, Northampton have to go for this. They cannot go into the second leg 2-0 down. They have to get a goal here. And they can't afford to go all out, because if Mansfield hit them on the break and make it 3-0, then the second leg is going to be a bit of an impossible climb for them. This is now a massive, massive last 12 or so minutes of this first half. Northampton have to score before half-time. I'll let you know tomorrow, Jessica. I am doing a watch-along for that. They're in again here. Reece Oates. That's an awful effort. So I am doing a watch-along for the Swindon-Port Vale game tomorrow. So I'll let you know predictions and stuff in more detail for that tomorrow. But in terms of just a quick prediction, I'll probably say Swindon. I don't mean over 2 legs. I mean just tomorrow's game. I'll say Swindon. Yeah, very true, Chris. Very, very true. Right, let me just quickly chuck my phone on charge. I'll be literally 2 seconds. Bear with me. There we are, all back. Cheers, Chris. Thanks for your continued support yet again. Cheers, Jessica, as well. But tomorrow's game, like I said, go more in detail prediction. But right now, just a quick prediction. I think Swindon will win that game. Won't say scoreline, won't say anything like that. I'll say that for tomorrow. Wow, what a game this has been, man. Seriously. I never expected Mansfield to not just turn up like this, but let's go 2-0 up inside half an hour, man. I expected this to be a lot more cagey, I must admit. Like I said, I really didn't see this happening. Got to score from this throw, and I'm just quickly doing something on my stream. Bishop goes to come for it. He doesn't. And it goes out for a corner. Your days off are Wednesday and Sundays. Oh, that's great then. I was really hoping Stevenage would get relegated, but somehow they managed to pull through. They always do it, man. Yeah, that's fine, Chris. You don't need to say sorry or anything like that. If you're busy and you can't catch the stream, that's fine. As long as you've got a note of why you can't turn in. That's a joke, by the way. That is a joke about having a note. As long as you've got a handwritten note with your parent's signature on it, then I'll accept you not being in the stream. Again, that's a joke. Like I said, do make sure to share the channel if you can. We are on the road to 2K. We're less than 300 away now. 299 away from 300 subscribers. If we can get that before the start of the season, that would be miraculous. It really would. But I am looking to get 3K deep, as close to the start of the season or as close into the season as physically possible. So do make sure to share the channel. That'd be much appreciated. The shifts I'm doing at 8 to... Oh, good luck, Chris. Good luck, mate. I hate Northampton because they have screwed over. And they have beat us 3 times in the playoffs. But I imagine losing out on promotion by Rove. Yeah, exactly. That's just typical, isn't it? Mansfield, the thing is, right, I know Mansfield are 2-0 up, and this is probably going to get clipped. A team winning 2-0, they've actually been poor. That's the stupid thing about it. They've not even been that good, Mansfield. Oh, I wouldn't say they've been lucky. I think that's a bit too stretch, but they've not been good. This is what I just don't get. Mansfield have been by far the worst of the two teams, which just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Yeah, 2-0, you can be complacent. We saw that with Nottingham Forest earlier, didn't we? Nottingham Forest were 2-0 up, coasting to a 2-0 away win at Sheffield United. 1 lapse in concentration from a set piece. Sheffield United score a massive goal to take to the City ground. They've got money, Hal. Mansfield have money. I've said that for a few years. Mansfield have money. And quite a bit of it for this league as well. There is money at Mansfield. I trust me, there is. I've seen... I was going to say I've seen the bank sheets. I've definitely not seen Mansfield's bank sheets. But I spoke to a few Mansfield fans, and one that's quite connected with the club, and he said that we do have a bit of money behind us. How the bloody hell did you think they got Nigel Clough? Some of the players they've acquired over the years, and the staff that they've managed to pull to Mansfield. It's not because everyone wants to manage or play for Mansfield. It's money. Lovely bit of play. Ball comes into the box. Oh, it's not into the box at all. As a guy said, I'm loving this. Mansfield finished them off and then take down Swindon at Wembley. Yeah, how you scored 7 on the final day, DFR, mate. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. If you are new to the channel, though, please do make sure to smash a like on it. It does massively help the channel. We are trying to grow the channel and try and hit 3K before the start of the season, which is a big ask, of course it is, but that is the aim. Let's have a look at the likes. And we've actually hit 20 likes, so big up to everyone for hitting the like. We will try and aim for 30. We'll keep pushing the the target as further as we can. John Guthrie is a good player. I don't know if he will leave if they don't go up. I think it's the same situation with us and Dom Telford. I don't think Dom Telford is guaranteed to leave that we didn't go up. I think there's still potentially a way he stays. I'm not too sure. But look, it's going to be a massive summer in League Two. It always is. You know, the turnover of players is quite a lot, isn't it, in League One, League Two? Cheers, Chris. We are in the 42nd minute, so 3 minutes plus added time of this first half. Mansfield 2, Northampton 0. Goal scorers, Jordan Berry and Reese Oates. Or Reese Oates first, Jordan Berry. Both were actually good goals, to be fair. Both goals, Northampton have really just fell asleep when Mansfield scored both of their goals. It's annoying, really, watching it as a neutral, just seeing how both of the goals went in. Excuse me. Have Northampton actually sold their allocation tonight? I'm not too sure, mate. I've not really been able to see much of the away end because they don't really show the away end. It's more of the other parts of the ground that they show. So I've not really seen how full it is. They were loud for like the first 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. When Mansfield scored the second, they just stopped singing, to be fair. They've not had much to chance about, though. When you go 2-0 down in a playoff semi-final, it's hard to get yourself up for it, isn't it? And they probably feel... I know, obviously, RDF is obviously a Bristol Rovers fan, so he's not going to want to hear this, but they will feel harshly done that they didn't actually get promotion automatically. The game is on Sky Sports FIFA Champs, or if you do want to stay tuned on this channel, I will be obviously keeping you up to date during the game. That will be much appreciated if you do hit the like and subscribe button. Like I said, it is on Sky, but obviously that'll be much appreciated considering we are on the road to 3K subscribers. Legend, mate, legend. Would love for us to get a goal. Don't really want to be going to Sixfields 3-0 down. I'm guessing... Well, I wouldn't say I'm guessing, but I'm presuming you're going to the away leg, to the home leg, Lewis, if you are a Northampton fan. And if anyone wants to get me a ticket for the for the League Two playoff final, that'd be much appreciated. I will definitely be up for that if anyone wants to get me a ticket for that. Northampton, Mansfield, Swindon, or Port Vale fans, cheers in advance. No, I'm not streaming the Champions League final. No, for two reasons: A, because it's Liverpool, and B, I'm not going to do that type of content anymore. I did before, and just prefer to just do League Two and Newport content. Went to Northampton about 6 weeks ago. Back about 6 weeks back. 1-0. The support is very poor indeed. And yes, as you said, how we went up on that last day, God ever knows. It was just fate, wasn't it, mate? It was just fate, I guess. Things like that just don't happen. So, you know, it's got to be some sort of fate attached to it. That just doesn't just happen. It was just mental, wasn't it? 2 minutes added time for this second half. Northampton also get complacent at 3-0 when Barra scored before half time. True, yeah. McWilliams plays a lovely ball out to Joe Mills. Idris Kanu back to Mills. It's a lovely ball. It doesn't go to anyone. Seriously, man, when you put the ball in, you're going to have to try and aim it towards Sam Hoskins. Cheers, Chris. Thanks for tuning in anyway. Uh, 15 votes at the moment. 47% of the chat think, or of the poll, think Mansfield will get promotion to League One. 47%. Oh, it's both on 47%. Mansfield, Northampton. 7% Port Vale and 0% think Swindon will get to League One. That would be my preference as well, to be fair. Mansfield or Northampton would be who I prefer to go up, just because they're both quality teams. And I'm not disrespecting Swindon before we get Swindon fans or Port Vale fans saying, look at him disrespecting us, we're in the playoffs, you're not. I agree, Chris. I do agree. But both of these are the best two teams in the playoffs. It's just gutting that it's in the semi-finals. I would have preferred this to be the final, to be truthfully honest with you. Unless Swindon get to the final. If Swindon get to the final, that'll be a good final. Swindon versus the winner of this. 4 seconds before half-time is a Mansfield throw-in, so you'd expect the referee to blow his whistle. And McLaughlin is going to take as much time as physically possible to run up the line and take this throw-in. And there it is, full-time, half-time at Field Mill. Mansfield 2, Northampton Town 0. Thoughts, guys? Thoughts on that first half? Mansfield Town started the game poorly. They looked nervous in front of their home fans. Northampton grew into the game, started to attack Mansfield a lot in the first 20 minutes of that first half. Mansfield score a goal through Reece Oates, silences the away fans. They get back up it again, or back on it again. Northampton start to attack. Mansfield hit them on the break, score the second, completely shut off Northampton. And they've had nothing to cheer about from that second goal. Obviously, get your thoughts in the chat as well. And if you are new around here, hit the like button and hit that subscribe button. But it's not been convincing from either team. I need to turn the light on. It's bloody dark in here, isn't it? There we are. Bit lighter in, you know. But yeah, Mansfield, Northampton, tough game to call at the moment. Because if Northampton get a goal early in this second half, it's 2-1, it's nervy. Mansfield are taking their chances. It's been the name of the game so far. I think they've been good. I think Northampton have actually been good. I think Mansfield have scored 2 goals against the run of play, to be truthfully honest. I would say both goals have been against the run of play. I wouldn't say they're by far the better team because they're 2-0 down. You can't say they're by far the better team losing 2-0 in the first half. But they've had more... What I'll say is they've had more attacking intent than Mansfield. That's what I'll say. Not the better team, more attacking intent. Both of Mansfield goals have come on the break and against the run of play. So I wouldn't say they've been the better team, but they've attacked a lot more. Niall says, big up to you as well, Niall. And he says, congrats on 2.7k. Cheers, Niall. If you are new, like I said, hit that subscribe button. We might be getting Reece on in the second half if he's available. So that'll be interesting. It's all about goals in the playoffs, and Mansfield have taken their chances. One more from them, and it's all over, or should be. Yeah, I'd probably agree with you. If you want me to clue anything else, let me know. But I'd probably agree with that to an extent. I wouldn't say the tie is over. The first leg will be over. I think the first leg is nearly over. A third goal would kill the first leg off, but 3-0 is, we know the playoffs. We know the playoffs. It's not over when it's literally not over until the the final whistle of the second leg. Because even that Sheffield United Sunderland game, in the last 5 minutes, Sheffield Wednesday were all over Sunderland trying to get that equaliser. So I personally wouldn't say the tie is over, just due to that, due to it being the playoffs. If it was, well, it wouldn't be anything else over 2 legs, would it? So I can totally understand where you're coming from, though. Like, saying the tie would be over, I can totally get behind that due to it being like 3-0. But Northampton would be at home second leg. It wouldn't be as sort of thing. Right, let me update the title. I want you guys to let me know in the chat if it does change. Right, let me know in the chat if it has changed to if the title has changed. So I've put 2-0 in. Hopefully it's worked. Just let me know in the chat if it has. Right, we'll sort that out for the second half. FIFA Champ says no, but everyone else is saying yes. So I'm presuming it has. Just refresh the stream, FIFA Champs, mate. It'll probably work if you refresh it. I've enjoyed this so far. I love the playoffs. I've always said that. Even if Newport are not involved in it, I absolutely love the playoffs. Just how entertaining it is. And how nervy it can be for both teams. Like, if Northampton come out and score next, it changes the whole game. A, they're back in it, only a goal behind. B, Northampton have the momentum. B and C, Mansfield have their home crowd to sort of a sort of pressure to try and win in front of their home crowd, where Northampton have however many travelling fans. So, you know, this next goal is massive. I know it's cliche. The next goal is huge, but it really is. The goal score of this next goal will change this tie completely. I agree. Anything can happen in the playoffs. Anyone can go up. Exactly. Best way to go up. But I'm glad we're... Of course you're glad, mate. Otherwise, you would be playing Mansfield right now. Yeah, you would be at home against Mansfield right now. If you was... Oh, no, away, sorry. You'd be away against Mansfield. If it wasn't for somehow... I'm not saying... Look, it would be hard to ever prove if something was done on purpose, but... And you could argue it wouldn't be 2-0 down, yeah. We're currently 8 likes away from 30 likes. So if you're watching this and you've not yet hit the like button, please make sure to do that. And if you do share this with your friends and family, that'll be absolutely much appreciated. We are on, well, we're less than 300 away from 3K now, which is mental. I'm absolutely thirsty, but I just realised the second half is going to start in a minute, so I kind of can't get a drink now. What are these adverts on Sky, man? Seriously. Yeah, second half, mate. Yeah. Halftime, sorry. No, I can't do that, FIFA Champs, mate. I will get my channel taken down, and I don't really want that to happen, sorry. Look, I'm going to have to laugh, because if I don't laugh, I'll cry. Look, I don't know, Chris. If I don't laugh about it, I will cry, and I don't want to cry about it because it's only a team. It's only football, like people continue to tell me. Like, of course I don't. Of course I know it's only bloody football. I don't think it's bloody FIFA. Like, seriously, but it still upsets you. Newport, mate. Newport County. So yeah, probably in the middle of typing now, you wanker or something like that, because obviously you're a Bristol Rovers fan, but. I'll take banter. I'm happy to take banter. I've bantered us enough myself anyway, so I'm happy to take it. We should have never have not got playoffs. It's an absolute farce that we didn't, but no, I'm not going to keep going on about it because at the end of the day, our season's done now. It's over, so can't keep going on about it. The past is the past. I wouldn't say, yeah, we absolutely battered you at your ground. We battered you at the Memorial. And then the game at Rodney Parade was a weird game because, yes, we won and I thought we were the better team, but you just looked off. I don't know if you lost or something the game before, but that game at Rodney Parade, you just looked so off it. I couldn't even put my hand on it. I said it on the vlog. You know, I don't know if you've seen the vlog. Obviously, the vlogs are on the channel for games that I've been to this season. And I was just perplexed with how different or indifferent you played against us at Rodney Parade. Everyone battered us at home early doors. I want Nottingham Forest to go up with all due respect. I want big historic clubs in top flight. Now, I want Luton. I'm on the Luton bandwagon. I've seen us play Luton in the National League like 10 years ago. I want them to go up desperately. Matty Dolan doesn't play in midfield, to be fair. Now, midfield was, on paper, was probably our best part of second best part of our team this year, with Azaz, Cooper, Kane, Wilmot, even Scott Bennett at times. I'd say our midfield was actually our second best part of our team. Obviously, Dom Telford, Courtney Baker Richardson was, and even Collins who came in, Street. Alex Fisher when he played was all right, I guess. Well, no, he was poor actually, but we were okay in up front. Yes, he still is. Yeah, I've been disappointed with Northampton so far. They've pushed on, but they've just not really. They don't get the ball in the box enough for me. Yeah, but at least they can have a go, Chris. Like, we look at teams like Norwich and Fulham and Watford. They just go up, take the money, come straight back down. Like, you're never going to get anywhere if you just don't want teams to. I'm not saying this in particular, but if you're not going to give them a chance, there's no point in them even trying to get promoted. And that's not me having a dig at you at all. It's having a dig at other people. In fact, people have said that a bit boring seeing Brentford in the Premier League. They're going to go straight back down. A, they've sat you down by staying in the Premier League, and B, they're probably one of the best things to happen to the Premier League since Leeds coming up a couple of years ago. Telford never really given a chance by DC when at the Gas turned into a quality player. DC, I might be stupid here. Darryl Clark? God, you can tell I have bad memory. I can't even think of DC at Bristol Rovers. DC. That's the only one I can think of is Darryl Clark. Darryl Clark wasn't at you, was he? Oh, it was. It was Darryl Clark. Oh, fair play. I just pulled that name out of the air. To be fair, so fair play. I don't remember him at Bristol Rovers, to be honest. That's just the only DC that I can think of apart from the comics. And before we get into DC comics and stuff like that, I don't watch or read any DC or Marvel or anything like that. So before we get any of that type of comments in the chat, we are getting close to the second half. It's just on an advert now. I'm presuming they're going to go straight to the second half. Best manager we've had in years. Oh yeah, no offense, RDFR mate, but the stand at Bristol Rovers is horrific. Oh my god, it's like you're on a do you know what it's like? It's like you're on a church or something when you're at like a wedding or something, and you've got like the steps leading up to like the sort of into the church. That's what it's like. The steps ain't even level. I mean, it looks like you're gonna fall down. But then again, saying that, I would say their away stand is better than Forest Green's. Forest Green's stand. Well, I wouldn't say stand. I would say patch of brick work is awful. Second half underway at Field Mill. Mansfield kicking from left to right. And Northampton from right to left. Pinnock been fouled by Matty Longstaff. We know it. Everyone gets a new ground, but us just never happens. Yeah, whether this is biased, it probably is, because you guys are like, your ground is tin pot. But like, I think our ground is okay. They're in again here, Mansfield. It's a ball across the box, and Maxted gets to it. I want to see a few more goals in this. I want to see Northampton get a goal first. If Mansfield make it 3-0, you can forget about Northampton in this game in specific. In the tie, anything can happen. But if Mansfield go 3-0 up, it's game over. Absolutely game over. There's no way they'll get back from 3-0 down. But 2-0 down, it's a possibility. It is a possibility, but it is interesting, isn't it, to see how it goes. I would say, if I had to pick out of them, I'm not going to avoid the question. I'd probably say Watford, Chris, just because they've got more attacking, exciting players like Ismail Assar, Manuel Dennis. And I've liked Watford in the past, especially when they had Gerard De La Feo. Oh my God, what a player! I don't even know if he's still playing, De La Feo, but oh God, he was one player I really enjoyed watching. Such a technical player. Really good player, Gerard De La Feo. If anyone knows if he's still playing, let me know. But I really enjoyed watching De La Feo. He's Spanish and technical at the same time. So we had the ticky. Oh, they're in here, Mansfield. What a touch round the corner. What a shot. What a save. Maxted. Fair play to Maxted, though. I don't even believe he's Northampton's first choice goalkeeper. And the fact he's made these saves It's a good effort from Reece Oates as well. So ball looping. Jordan Berry across. Oh. I'm watching on Now TV, DFR, and obviously I'm watching on the PlayStation on Now TV, so it's like 10 seconds or so behind. And not just that, you've also got the YouTube delay. So you've got obviously me. I'm probably only like 4 or 5 seconds behind, but you've also got from me streaming this to you seeing it is like a 5-second delay. So actually, me that behind the game is not that long. Is the fact that you see it on your stream after with the YouTube delay as well as the actual delay behind the game. That's what makes it so long, I think. Against Adrian Lewis, he'll batter Adrian Lewis. It's never a foul. Is it? I don't know. I'll tell you what, George Maris, ever since the stat came up about George Maris being the most tackling player in League Two, he's been fouling all over the pitch, man. He's going to get booked here, rightly so. He's been absolutely awful in terms of his discipline. Catches Sam Hoskins so late, just dangles out the foot. What does he expect to happen? I don't know if that's his first yet. No, I think they take the yellow cards off after the league season, don't they? Cheers, mate. Thanks for not spoiling anything. There is a rule that if people do spoil some, I do time them out, and if they do it again, I do ban them from the channel. So I'm glad that you said that, so I didn't have to time you out, because I hate it when I'm doing a watch along and people spoil in the chat. It annoys me. The thing is with Nigel Clough now, what does he do about this game? Because it's a difficult position to be in 2-0 up. I know that sounds really stupid, but being 2-0 up is actually a difficult scoreline. Because do you sort of bring a defender on for a striker? Do you sit back? Do you defend a 2-0 lead? Or do you try and kill the tie off in the first leg? It's so difficult of what to go with. And as a manager, it must be a very hard sort of task, because you can't just say, right, we're going to defend for our lives now for, 40 minutes? Because if Northampton get a goal and you have a lapse in concentration, they could go and get a second. So it's interesting what happens. Free kick from Northampton. Mitch Pinnock delivers. Nathan Bishop parries. Matty Longstaff tries to go for it, but it's headed away by Maris. Koike does very well defensively. I love watching the playoffs, even if I haven't watched much of Championship and League One, for example. Yeah. Well, I've watched these teams 4 times this season. Well, 2 of them twice each. So, great tackle. Stephen Quinn bringing it forward for Mansfield. Back into Quinn. Got to get the ball in. Got to get the cross in. That's poor. That's poor, man. He's going down the left-hand side. Should be whipping that ball in towards the danger area. Because the thing is, right, if you whip the ball in, even if there's none of your attackers in the box, you're putting the ball into a dangerous area where one, dangled foot could go and it could bounce anywhere. So despite the fact that you may not have a striker in the box, there are these things called own goals, funny enough, in football, in case people didn't realise that. You put the ball into a danger area. That's basically what you do when there's not really anyone in the box, unless there's a better option, obviously. Oh, what a save. Did he save it? I don't think he saved that, actually. Evening, Luke. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Like I said, do make sure to smash a like on the video and subscribe. Oh, I thought he saved that. He must have hit the advertising board or something. I've been not embarrassed. I've not been impressed with Sam Hoskins either. He's sort of not tailed off in this game, but just not really got into the game. It's hard for Northampton to get into the game when they've not really put the ball into the final third. Horsfall gets it away. Matt Noble's last home game for us tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be hard, isn't it, mate? Saying bye to Marky. Look, as well, Luke, I feel sorry for you that you didn't get to that Europa League final. I think you were robbed in that semi-final against Frankfurt. I'll admit that. I think you got robbed by the referee. What can you do? It's against an English team. It's against a British team in Europe. You're always going to get the wrong side of the referee's decisions, aren't you? Which is stupid, by the way. I don't agree with it. Of course I don't. Even if it's Liverpool. Look, I hate Liverpool. But if the referee's had an absolute stinker, then I'll call it out. I called it out against Man City. Man City against Atletico. I said the ref was awful, that he kept allowing Atletico Madrid to foul without giving a yellow card. And the fact that they actually sort of done something with Man City, cautioned them, but they didn't caution Atletico, was stupid. I'm like, what? You can't just caution one team and forget about the other team that was involved in that. I mean, that's just not right. It's just unfair. Northampton are bringing on a sub, I believe. I'm not too sure it's coming off for Northampton. Jordan Berry has played absolutely fantastic in this game. He's chased everything down. I'm not too sure who's coming off for Northampton. So Idris Kanu is off. And Josh Eppier is on. Josh Eppier is on for Idris Kanu. A shake-up in the Northampton team. He's got to do something. The red card was right, though. Cresswell fouled in last man, but Rice Collinet, then ref saying corruption. Probably being effing paid. Rice is probably right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd agree with that, yeah. It's a fair evaluation, to be fair. Obviously, you are a West Ham fan, so you're going to be a lot more thing on it. Northampton we drew with at Rodney Parade, and we lost. Northampton we lost 1-0 at Rodney Parade, and we drew 1-1 with Mansfield. So Chris is going to be praying that you beat Man City. Yeah, they beat Man City, Luke, because obviously he's a Liverpool fan, so he's going to be praying that you beat them. Oy. I'm glad you've given up on the league, Chris, because you're not winning it. Oh, do you know what? I don't care that we're not in a position to banter them. I don't care. That's what football fans do. When Liverpool were crap, they would still banter Man United for losing finals or for bottling leagues or stuff. So I'm going to do it just as much. Nah, Luis Diaz is overrated. I'm joking. That is another joke. Before we get people on my back. Yeah, Luis Diaz is a baller. Yeah, I'll admit that. As much as it's hard to admit that. Luis Diaz. Yeah, he's a funny player. I've never seen Luis Diaz play. Mansfield are making a change. Yeah, you seem to like do that a lot in, well, obviously the two finals you've been in this season, both gone to penalties. Is that worrying you for the Champions League final, Chris? Because surely you can't, not get lucky, I think lucky is the wrong word, but surely you can't win 3 penalty shootouts in a row. So if it does go to penalties against Real Madrid, would you have some sort of nerves, or would you be confident again? And you'd probably be right to be confident again with the way Liverpool are playing at the moment. You have no right to be nervous or worried. Sounds like they're singing Villa. First of all, I thought they were saying Newport County, and now I think they're saying bloody Villa. Do they even know who they're supporting, these Mansfield lot? I don't think they do. They support whoever they want. So Matty Longstaff, the man on loan from Newcastle, is going off. And Kieran Wallace is coming on. So Kieran Wallace on in midfield, off for Matty Longstaff. Bloody hell. Oh, Matty Longstaff has been poor. Matty Longstaff has been poor today. And look, I get that Matty Longstaff is obviously a Premier League player. I get that Matty Longstaff is a Premier League player, but you can't just... Wow, he's caught him, ref! He's absolutely caught him. I get the playing on, but he's absolutely caught him there. They're in here. They're in his shot. Oh, it's a goal! Wow! Northampton score. Northampton score a huge goal. Northampton, Ali Koiki, or Koiki, however you say it, Northampton are right back in this game. That's exactly what I mean about the playoffs. You could be dead and buried after 60 minutes. One moment completely changes the game. It's a lovely finish right past Nathan Bishop. And that's a huge goal for Northampton. A massive goal. Gets that away end absolutely buzzing. And that's going to give them the massive amount of confidence they need going into the last half an hour of this tie. And especially the one at Sixfields. Ali Koiki sends the ball past Nathan Bishop's right. Oh, what a little flick that is. Takes it right around and then puts it in the other corner. Fantastic goal from Ali Koiki. It's his first goal for Northampton. I don't think they care. I really don't think they care. That's his first goal of the season. Andy Hinchcliffe. Wow, what a moment. James Perch did get booked. I'm not sure what for. Oh, that was for the foul leading up to that goal, yeah. Wow. They're still quite quiet, the Northampton fans. You've just bloody scored to get back into the playoffs, lads. Where's the atmosphere? That's great defending from Mansfield. The pressure in them, though. That's great pressure. Great press from Northampton. They're in again here. Cleared away by Mansfield. Wow. What a turnaround. What a turnaround in this semi-final. All of a sudden, you'd probably fancy Northampton to win this game. from being 2-0 down and looking completely out of it to just scoring. If they get a goal within the next 10, 15 minutes, they could go in and win this game. What a change in momentum. What a change. And they've actually booked John Brady, the Northampton manager. Big up, Grant. Thanks for tuning in. I don't really care about the darts at the moment. I'm more buzzing for this. We are 5 likes away from 30, so please make sure to continue to hit the like button if you haven't already. Oh, he should be sent off for that, James Perch. If you're watching that, let me know if you think that's a red or would you agree with the referee and give him a yellow. I think that's, if you give him a red, I don't think that's contentious. The foot is up. The foot is up and he catches the bottom of, well, he catches where his ankle is. He catches right on the bone of it. I think if he gives a red for that, I wouldn't be too against it if he sent him off for that. Well, I can see why it's a yellow, but who's got the moment? What do you mean moment? Do you mean momentum? If you're on about who's got the momentum, it has to be with Northampton as it stands, because after scoring that goal, it's going to push them forward massively. This is a massive, massive remainder of this game. I need to change the title. I'll do that. Once I change the title, which I'll do in a second, well, which I'll do now, let me know if it's changed. I will. There we are. It's changed. Let me know if it's updated in the title. That'll be much appreciated. if Cresswell did it, it'd be a red. You're not wrong, are you? You're not wrong. That's the thing. Bloody hell, it's 10 past 9, isn't it? Only past my bloody bedtime here. That's a joke again, but bit weird time to have a playoff game Saturday night, isn't it? If you're gonna have it at a 7:45 kickoff, it has to be a midweek game for me, but Lewis Apire is off. Danny Rose is on. Former Newport County striker Danny Rose. Obviously used to play for Mansfield, so he's going to get some booze. But Danny Rose up front for Northampton. Taking off Apire has been... He's not been amazing, Apire, but Danny Rose is definitely a better striker than Apire, and he offers a lot more up front, Danny Rose. Callum Cook leaving Bradford. Oh my God, is he actually? I would love him at Newport. As soon as every time, like I said, I'm going to change this channel up. There will be League 2 content and also every like Newport County transfer news and stuff like that. So every time we sign someone, I'll do a video on it. Even the players that have left, I know obviously, like I said in my video, I know they are free agents now. Like Ryan Haynes is a free agent. But whoever he goes to, I will do a video on that, because technically I know he's not directly gone from us to wherever he goes, but indirectly he used to play for us last season and now he's gone to someone else. So that does make sense. Long throw in for Northampton, does get the flick on. Back into the box by Mills. Headed away only as far as Mills again. He's gone to Kaiki. Going to get the ball back in. The ball does come in towards Danny Rose. Falls to Sam Hoskins, but James Perch clears. Yeah, Ryan Haynes leaving was a massive blow. Oh, what is that for a pass? You're in a championship playoff semi-final. You need a goal and you play a pass like that, man. "22 minutes to go at Field Mill. Northampton are the team, well, with the momentum to start with. Haynes is way back. I wouldn't say Haynes is way better than Aaron Lewis. I think Aaron Lewis is a capable player, but what you got to think of is, yes, we've let Aaron Lewis. Yes, we've lost. Yes, we've lost Ryan Haynes, but we're going to sign someone in the summer anyway, aren't we? So I'll tell you what, Maxted has played well, considering. Considering, obviously, he's not their first choice. The fact that he's come into this game and played all right is quite shocking. I didn't expect that to happen. They need a goal now, Northampton. Need a goal. Haynes to reunite with Flynn is my guess. Yeah, I'm starting to believe that a lot more. You said that in my comments, didn't you, Chris? And I'm actually starting to believe that, or in the Premier. Yeah, Flynn is getting promotion next season, I'm telling you. He's finishing top 3. They need to get the ball in the box if they're going to score. Cleared away. And it's offside. "20 minutes to go, plus added time at Field Mill. Still Mansfield Town 2, Northampton Town 1 in the Sky Bet League 2 playoff semi-final first leg at Field Mill. Mansfield probably been the better team from the first 70 minutes, but it's all about the result. It's all about how the game ends. It doesn't matter who has the better game. It's basically, I know it's cliche, but the team with more goals than the opposition in a first leg of any sort of two-legged tie is massive. Take the momentum into the second leg. Take the lead. So surely a free kick. What? Has he not give that? It's a blatant free kick, surely, on the edge of the box there. Oh, now he's give the ball to them. Yeah, of course he has. Big up, Rich. Thanks for tuning in. Bloody back is itchy. Cameron Orme is a beast. I love him. Yeah, I wouldn't agree with that second part of your comment, mate. I definitely wouldn't do that. But yeah, he is a good player. And not just that. No, actually, I'm not going there. Actually, before I even say anything, I'm not going there. Barry, I need to get that ball into. Oh, it's a lovely ball to. Oh no, Koike is going to defend that, and he does it excellently. Fair play. He defends that excellently, Koike, to deny Jordan Berry getting to it. I tell you what, defensively they look so good, Northampton. I know they've conceded 2 goals, but both of the goals that they conceded were due to just lapse in concentration. In terms of overall in this game, they've defended well. I don't know how Northampton are losing this. I really don't. I might even tweet it at full time. I don't know how they've lost this game. I wouldn't say they've been by far a better team than Mansfield. I think it's been an even game. If they are to lose this, it will literally be down to those 2 laps in concentration. Yeah, and that's exactly how I see it. Anyone is replaceable. Well, I wouldn't say anyone is replaceable, because if Dom Telford leaves, I don't think I'll be saying the same thing. But do you know what? We absolutely love this in a playoff game. It's all to play for. It's going to be all to play for going into the second leg at Sixfields. do you know, this is the best part of the playoffs, the anticipation, the excitement, the belief as well from both teams. This is why I love the playoffs, and it's such a, when you're involved in it, it's such a beautiful thing to be involved in. If you are new to the channel, please, like I said, to smash a like and subscribe. Yeah, I said that about Bowen. Jared Bowen is a good player. I like Jared Bowen. Yeah, I mean, it's just come on Sky of the attacking areas for Northampton. It's so heavily down that right hand side, and when they get down the left with Sam Hoskins, because he normally plays off the left, and we normally see either Danny Rose or a Pire off the right. Obviously, you can see why they go down that that right hand side, because Sam Hoskins, all right, he's quality and he's tricky on the ball, but in terms of an aerial threat, he's quite short, so he's not exactly going to receive the ball to his chest, hold it, and then wait to play off left and right to the wing backs or to the midfield coming off to the left side of him. So that's why they never sort of play it to Sam Hoskins. It's always to a Pere, a Pire, Rose. It's a sort of vocal point of their attack. Just over 15 minutes plus added time in this playoff semi-final. First leg, we will be covering all of the League Two playoffs on this Oh, fair enough, Chris. Like I said, we will be covering all of the League Two playoffs this season. And there will be League Two watch-alongs next season, because I want to make this, as well as Newport content, I want to make it Newport and League Two. That's all it's going to be on this channel. Newport League Two, that's it. Nothing else. So I've made that decision myself and spoke with a couple of people for advice. So, yeah, League Two, Newport, that's it. So I will try and do a few League Two watch-alongs next season when Newport are not playing. So there'll be a couple of League Two watch-alongs when Newport are not playing. So if, for example, there's a Friday night game, I've got a way which I can watch it. No comment of how. There is a comment. I'll be buying the iFollow pass. I know it's £10, but, it's for you guys. So I'll be buying the iFollow pass. Mills hits it. Awful effort. So I will buy an iFollow pass for a certain game. I know it's £10, but at the end of the day, it's worth it, because interact with you guys in the chat, and if it's one of your teams and you can't get to the game, even better. Imagine it was Carlisle against Swindon on a Friday night or something. Well, no, Chris is going to put in the chat now to make me look like an idiot and say, to be fair, I'd probably go to it. Or Tuesday night, say. Tuesday night away at Swindon or Wednesday. Then it'll help Chris or, Northampton or whatever. Just to sort of brand or breach my channel out towards other type of content. Stephen Quinn off for Mansfield. Ryan Stirk is on for Stephen Quinn. They're never, anything's possible, I guess, but I don't think we'll ever get relegated to League Two. Bloody caught the tan. I'll tell you what, I love this. I love the summer. Summer over any other season for me. I just love being out in the heat. I could say I love being around Damon Heta. If you get the reference, you get the reference. But yeah, summer is better than winter. I know, obviously, you can say, you can get yourself a cup of hot chocolate and watch films and stuff inside in the cold, but no, I'd rather be outside than inside. I hate these people that just sit inside all day, every single day, and never go out. I could never do that. That would be boring, bored shitless. Oh, it's in. Oh, it's over the bar. I don't think I'll be going to many away games for Carlisle due to my job travelling to Newport, then having to travel back, then get for work. Yeah, true. I would say I'd do a watch line for that, but obviously I'd be at the game, wouldn't I? So, oh, they both kick. So it is actually a corner. Both Mansfield players have tried to kick the ball away, and they've just both kicked each other, to be fair, and kicked the ball over. Guthrie in the box. I tell you what, Guthrie is a danger. Guthrie is an absolute danger in the box, in both boxes. He's good aerially to clear them, and he's good to score them. Ball comes in. It's a mess inside the box. And it's going to be a goal kick to Mansfield. I tell you what, this is tense, man. This is tense. 2-1 is not a bad scoreline for 2-1 is not a bad scoreline for either team, for both teams. 2-1 win for Mansfield going to Northampton. They've got a lead to hold on to. 2-1 defeat. It sounds stupid, but 2-1 defeat is not bad for Northampton. Take them to Sixfields and get an early goal, and then push on at home. It's a lovely ball. They're in here. Danny Rose across the bot. Oh, what a clearance! What a clearance by John Joe O'Toole. It's a lovely ball down the left-hand side. And Danny Rose puts the ball right across the 6-yard box. And John Joe O'Toole manages to put the ball away. Former Northampton centre-back John Joe O'Toole. I believe he's actually their captain, isn't he? Ball comes in. Bishop headers it off, punches it away. That's not a free kick, Northampton. He's felled him on the edge of the box, ref. He's absolutely swiped at him on the edge of the box. Yeah, the match play is going to be sick, man. Oh, no. That is so inconsistent, man. Nah, that's bad. Jordan Berry fells Sam Hoskins on the edge of the Northampton attack, on the edge of the Mansfield box. There's no free kick for Northampton. Roll another 10 seconds later, and Jordan Berry gets taken out like 15, 20 yards inside the Mansfield area. And it's like, oh yeah, free kick Mansfield. Poor officiating that. Mills clears. Tries to get it up towards Danny Rose, but doesn't manage to do that. I'm not saying anything on that, Chris, because knowing my luck, as soon as I say that, my bloody neighbours will start making noise. Oh, God. Watching the playoffs, man. I just wish we were there, man. How we didn't make the playoffs just bemuses me. Absolutely bemuses me. The ball across the box, which has hit the side netting. Goal kick Northampton. Don't know what Ryan Stirk is calling for. It's never a corner. It's never a corner. What are you on about, Lee Hendry? It's never a corner. It doesn't hit him. It clearly goes past his body. There's no contact from I think it was John Guthrie or Horsfall. No contact whatsoever. I don't know why they're screaming for a corner. 4 likes away from 30 likes, guys. And now he's going to book Danny Rose. Of course he's going to get booed for a Mansfield player, but it's nothing in it, is it? Come on, man. It's nothing in it. It's nothing in it at all. So how soft do you want this game to be? Literally, they both jump up for the ball. Barely anything. The Mansfield player goes like that to try and shoulder Danny Rose off, and Danny Rose just goes round, bloody crying like a little baby. My God, I can see why people get annoyed with Danny Rose. He's a prick. He's only been on 10 minutes, and he's already annoyed them. It's a lovely ball from Hoskins. Oh! How is that a corner? What a ball from Sam Hoskins. John Guthrie gets the head on it. I told you John Guthrie is dangerous from set pieces. It's only just over the bar off off the Mansfield defender. Resulting corner delivered in, back post. And again, goes wide from Joe Mills. Rusbury is forced to step in between. Do you know what? I couldn't care less about Adrian Lewis. He's an absolute wanker. Do you know what? I wouldn't even care if he ever seen this. If you ever seen my channel, you're a wanker, mate. You know, you're an absolute dickhead. The amount of stuff he moans about, man. Get a grip. You can see your career's going downward with how much of an arsehole you are. Oh, what's gone on here? Didn't mean to do that. There we are. Oh, yeah, you're not going to give a free kick for that, though, are you? As the stream started glitch, did the stream just glitch for like a couple of seconds then? Lucas Akins is on for, or coming on for Mansfield. Oh, it's fine. All right, that's good then. We've had 30 votes in the poll, which is class. Fair play to you guys. I'll put the same vote on for both games, for the second, for the Swindon game, and then both second legs as well. What a ball from Kieran Wallace. Oh. As soon as I said what a ball, it went out for a goal kick. Yeah, cheers. Sorry. So Jamie Murphy is off for Lucas Akins. Midfielder off for a striker. They're going with 3 up front. Lucas Akins, very, very good striker at this level. Midfielder off for a striker. So Clough is going for this. He wants to win this. Well, he wants to get another goal to take to Northampton, which I don't blame him. 2-1 is a difficult result to manage. Massive, massive substitution that. Potentially a tie-winning substitution from Clough. That's the thing that I think Clough has over John Brady, is the tactical and in-game management that he unfortunately doesn't have, with just lack of experience. Like Nigel Clough knows that it's 2-1. It's a tough game. They need a goal potentially to get a 2-goal lead back in the semi-final to take to Northampton. And he's like, right, I'll bring off a midfielder, put Lucas Akins up, who's a physical striker, to have him up front with Jordan Bowery and Reece Oates either side of them. That, for me, is a tactical masterclass from Nigel Clough, if it comes off. So free kick Northampton. If that works, then fair play Nigel Clough. He deserves all the credit for that. He knows the game is not slipping away, but he knows the game is leaning into the balance of Northampton, and they will take the momentum going into the second leg. And he's right, I'll bring Lucas Akins on. He's going to terrify their defence, and he's a big striker up front, which is always hard to deal with. So that is a fantastic substitution from Brian Clough. Definitely not Brian Clough, from Nigel Clough. Free kick Northampton, Sam Hoskins and Matty Pinnock over it. They need to score from this, I think. Well, I wouldn't say need to, but I think a 2-1 scoreline is all right going to Sixfields, but they'll want to... Pinnock. Oh, why has he done that? What has he done there? What has Matty Pinnock done there? That's a waste, man. I'm sorry. You're in a League One playoff semi-final, leg one. You're 2-1 down with 2 minutes to go. And you have a shot from there. Nah, that is poor. Considering, listen to this, right? Considering Northampton have the best record of goal scoring from set pieces, and he decides to have a shot. That's poor for me. Reece Oates gets the man of the match. I'll tell you my man of the match at full time. I might be the same as Sky. I might not pick the same as Sky. So long ball up towards Matty Pinnock and Danny Rose. And it's Danny Rose that gets it. He's going to just kick it back to Nathan Bishop to get on with it. Say if Newport are in League One, so your channel, yeah, it's basically whatever league we're in, I'll be doing Newport and that league. But obviously we're in League 2 next year, aren't we? So we bottled it. And I hate it when people use that word bottling when it's not applicable, but it is applicable for us. And I'll be truthfully honest, we did bottle at least playoffs. I don't think we're in a position solid enough to bottle automatics, but we most certainly bottled the playoffs. I'll tell you what, James Perch is lucky to be on the pitch. I'll be honest. I want to see that foul back again. I think he's lucky to be on the pitch. Because that challenge was high. Lucas Akins. Oh, look at that from Akins. It's never a free kick. Never a free kick. Good referee. Good refereeing. Never a free kick for that. 100% not a free kick. Look, some free kicks that get given are just stupid. And the referee's done well there. 4 minutes of added time at the end of the game. This is a big 4 minutes for both teams' second leg. We have passed 2 hours in the stream as well. So if you are enjoying this stream, please make sure to smash a like on the video. Please make sure to subscribe if you're new around here. Hit the post notification as well so you know exactly when I upload a video or go live. And do obviously share the channel. If you do want to help the channel financially, you can do that by hitting the super chat from as little as 79p or becoming a member of the channel. Now I've changed my content to League 2 and Newport. There will be exclusive content for members coming up during next season. I'm not sure what it is yet, but there'll be some content that only the members will be available to watch. So please do consider becoming a member. What I might do is I might, like, from vlogs or something, that I might do unclipped moments from the vlog or something like that. I'm still debating what members only content will be at the moment, but something that is exclusive to members only. And you won't miss out on anything. You won't miss out on any streams or vlogs. You won't miss out on that if you're not a member. It'll be something added for members. I want to see this again. I don't know if this is a penalty. I want to see it again. So the ball comes in from the corner. Yeah, he's threw the Mansfield player to the ground. You can't ask for a bloody penalty for that, mate. You bloody threw him to the ground. I think this is a good result to take into the second leg for Northampton. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're going into the second leg at home with your fans behind you, knowing that you only need 1 to level it. It's not like you need 2 anymore to level it when they were 2-0 down. That goal from Kaiki, or whatever his name is a massive goal in this tie. Massive goal. Even if they go on and win it 3-1, I think it's, well, they could score here. What? Oh, this ref has been awful. That is 100% a free kick to Mansfield. This ref has been a disgrace for both teams. It's just been an awful refereeing performance. Max said we'll clear it. I don't know how. I really don't know how where they get these referees from. It's absolutely embarrassing. I don't support any of these teams, and I'm embarrassed that this is in our league. This is awful refereeing performance. 2 free kicks in the space of 2 minutes that he's just not given. Hoskins for Koike. Back to Hoskins again. I mean, a goal here for Northampton would be massive. Koike again. Eppier, Lucas Akins. Wow. Lucas Akins done brilliantly. He's a striker and he was in the... They're in! Reece Oates! Oh. He's offside. I'll tell you what, Luke Akins... Oh, it wasn't... No, it was a foul, not offside. Lucas Akins is a striker, right? We've all... Well, most of you have probably seen Luke Akins, big physical striker. He was literally in the right back position then, defending the ball and playing the ball down the line. That's what you want from your team in the playoffs. Whoever you are, whether you're a striker, winger, you want them tracking back, putting their bodies on the line and stuff. It's been an excellent performance from Mansfield defensively. Both defenses have been solid. Lucas Akins again, man. And that's it. Full time at Field Mill. Mansfield Town 2, Northampton Town 1. Thoughts on that game? Like I said, from the first half, like I said, what I said about the first half. Second half, Mansfield tried to get that third goal. Koike scores with half an hour to go, makes the tie interesting, makes there a little bit of nerves in, the Mansfield camp and in the home end. Keeps the tie alive by keeping it within 1. I think that is exactly what you want to do. You want to give yourself the best possible chance going into that second leg on Wednesday night at Six Fields. And look, a 2-1 defeat in the playoffs is not the end of the world. They can go to... They can play at home now on Wednesday night where they're going to be up for it. They're going to be bouncing. They've got home advantage. So that is a good result for me, to be fair. In terms of man of the match... I am going to agree. I am going to agree with Sky for once. I do agree with Sky on something. I'm going to give the man of the match to Reece Oates. I thought his pressing, his holding up the ball, his defensive play, everything about his game today, Reece Oates was so good. He was on the last, he was on the shoulder of the last defender. He was pressing high, defending. He was, getting stuck in, winning the ball back and releasing it, when needed. And I just thought it was a solid performance. He scored the goal as well, which was a massive goal for Mansfield at the time. It was their first goal to get them going in the game and get them going in the tie. It's a massive ask for Northampton to turn it around, of course. Any sort of disadvantage is a big ask to turn it around. But Mansfield, do go into the second leg with the slight advantage. Please, if you're watching this, to like the stream, subscribe, and share the channel. That'd be much appreciated. If someone does want to leave the sort of timestamps in the comments, I will pin your comment after this. But thanks for watching, guys. Great stream yet again, and I will speak to you tomorrow for Swindon Town against Port Vale in the second semi-final. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.